Archbishop Rutherford and his sock puppet adventures. Hello, kids. It's me, Rutherford.
Rutherford, I hate to inform you of this, but it seems that the Archbishop Rutherford program is facing legal action.
What? What are you talking about, Francois Clemmons?
Well, it turns out that the real Francois Clemmons is actually a black opera singer who is most known for his frequent appearances on the Mr. Rogers Show, whereas I am a small wooden toy from Sweden.
Oh no, this is looking pretty bad, Francois. You better go ask Charlene. She's been in law school for the past few years and should be able to give us some advice.
He says, "Please stop using my name in this violent video. You do not have my permission to use my name under any circumstances whatsoever. Thank you very much, Dr. Francois Clemmons. Username, Francois Divaman Clemmons." After doing some exhaustive legal research, I have determined that the violent video he references is this one, which has the word Francois in the title. Observe.
Place. Guten Tag, I am Francois Clemmons from Sweden. Oh, you're Swedish, eh? Ah, he's so cute. Would you give me a hug? Why, of course we'll give you a hug. Ha ha ha.
And that is the episode in question. However, mitigating the violence you just saw is the revelation that no one is actually dead in this episode. Observe.
Oh no, since Rutherford died, I guess I just have to marry Donny Osmond.
No, Rutherford and his friends aren't dead. They're all under my hat.
Oh.
You will notice that Rutherford and his friends were all under the constable's hat, and therefore there was no violence.
You know, I miss those red lips on you.
Still, based on the argument that our Francois is based on the real Francois, is this other video featuring Francois Clemmons, where you'll notice his full name is listed in the information, which is probably how Francois Clemmons found the Archbishop Rutherford show. Observe.
Suddenly, there was a stroke of luck.
Guten Tag, good sir.
What? Who is that?
Who are you? I am Francois Clemmons, and I write songs and musics.
Forgot about his old voice.
Well, there's the key moment. He says he writes songs and musics, which is a character trait that could theoretically connect him with the opera singer. In addition, this was Francois' first episode, before we changed his voice. Now, the legal theory in question upon which Francois could sue us is the right of publicity. It just so happens that prior to filming this episode, I was transcribing a video from a symposium about the right of publicity. Observe. The right of publicity means that a person can control the use of their identity, sometimes limited to name or likeness, sometimes limited to anything that just reminds anyone of the person, when used by another person without permission in public. YouTube is sufficiently public to count as public.
So what does this mean for us?
What this means is that if we have somehow duplicated the personality and character and likeness of Francois Clemmons, we could be susceptible to legal action. Charlene, what should we do? Well, considering that our videos have caused no quantifiable monetary harm or character harm to the real Francois Clemmons, and the prohibitively high cost of litigation, I doubt that Francois Clemmons would actually do anything against us. Still, to be safe, I suggest that we make those 2 episodes which we just watched private, so no one in the public can get to them on YouTube.
It's a sacrifice, but it's one I'm willing to make. Are you sure this is going to be enough to save us?
This should be enough as long as we never use the actual words Francois Clemmons on YouTube ever again.
Other than perhaps this episode.
Other than perhaps this episode.
Not so fast, imposter!
Little red twisty thing, what are you doing here?
I'm the twisty thing no longer! It turns out that I've been the real Francois Clemmons the whole time!
Oh no!
Yes, and now I'm going to kill you and take back my name! a fair use defense doesn't work on me because that only works for copyright, and the right of publicity is a state tort.
Oh no, what will I do?
I'm not going to bother with court. I'm taking the law into my own hands. I am the only Francois.